Attention passionate Cleveland Browns fans, latest news. Something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on the Cleveland Browns' path to another championship run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before we begin, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 8,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and fellow Cleveland Browns fans. Let's get to the news. If you've been following the Browns this season, you've already noticed the atmosphere around the team is on fire. The anticipation is always huge, especially when it comes to the quarterback position, the most contested and sought-after role in the entire NFL. This year, the team is in the midst of a fascinating battle for the starting job, one that has captured everyone's attention. But this story isn't about just any contender. We're talking about a player many had already written off, a fifth-round pick who had been flying almost completely under the radar, Shadur Sanders. And what he did in his first start against the Panthers, it was exactly the kind of performance capable of completely changing the narrative. On Friday night, Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shadur Sanders made NFL headlines after thigh injuries sidelined fellow quarterbacks Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett earlier in the week. The fifth-round draft pick, coming from Colorado and Jackson State, drew the sports world's attention, and he delivered. Sanders completed 14 of 23 passes for 138 yards and threw 2 touchdowns in a 30-10 win over the Carolina Panthers in Uptown Charlotte. During the game, Sanders led the Browns on 3 touchdown drives. Notably, Sanders completed 11 of 18 passes for 103 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a 113.9 passer rating in the first half. Yes, Shedeur was projected to go in the first round of April's NFL draft. However, when he fell to the 5th round, it wasn't due to a lack of playing ability, it was because of perceived distractions. A significant portion of the mainstream media was proven wrong on Friday night, when Sanders turned lemons into lemonade, and predictably, when Shedeur was asked if he expected to move up the depth chart, he didn't seem concerned about the idea. "Honestly, I don't know and I don't care," Sanders admitted to Browns reporter Aditi Kinkhabwala. "Whenever my time comes, I have to take advantage. I feel like I did some good things, some bad things, and moving forward, I'm not going to make the same mistakes twice." Before being informed he would start Friday's game, Sanders was listed as the 4th-string quarterback, behind an 18-year veteran named Joe Flacco, as well as the aforementioned Pickett and Gabriel. As a result, Sanders didn't get reps with the starting offense. On Friday night, Sanders played with the reserve offense. His performance was praised by many observers on social media. Right after Shedeur threw his first touchdown pass, Deion Sanders praised the Lord on X. The extraordinary entertainer Jamie Foxx said Shedeur was having fun. "He's the guy," Fox said. "Now, how do you all feel now? How do you feel now? No matter what he does, how do you feel now? That guy is playing for his father. If you hate Shedeur, you hate football. How can you hate this story? No one knows where Shadur Sanders will go from here." However, he gave himself a C+ grade for getting the win, without fully taking advantage of all the opportunities available during the game. "I'm just getting comfortable. It was a good overall practice run," Sanders told NFL Network's Cameron Wolfe. "There's definitely room for improvement in a lot of areas." Sanders also acknowledged the support from fans. He said, "He's playing for people who don't have a voice. So, the team I'm playing for is for people who are incarcerated," Sanders continued. "The external motivation I have is insane. No matter how I'm feeling, there are a lot of people counting on me to succeed. I have to stay positive no matter what's going on." The Sanders family has been doing business with Nike since the early 1990s, while Deion's retro sneakers and cleats continue to sell out with every new release. Shedeur now carries the torch for the Nike DT line on the field. The prodigy quarterback signed a NIL deal with Nike last year before his final season with the Colorado Buffaloes, and the brand heavily promoted Sanders ahead of the NFL draft. Currently, there are only 3 Shadur Sanders jerseys available on Nike's website. However, online shoppers can choose from a wide selection of Deion's footwear and apparel at Nike.com.